Welcome to Daytime Ottawa here on Rogers TV. I am so excited to kick off this show because I think it was back in 1984. I was talking to one of our other guests, Jeanette Ewan's on the show today, and she said she had her first Mini Pops vinyl album back in 1986. I had mine in 1984. They have returned, and they are now the Mini Pop Kids. They kick off their tour. It's called the Good Vibes Tour. They're kicking off their 32 cities in Canada, a few dates in the U.S. tour right here in Ottawa tomorrow at Algonquin Commons Theatre. I'm joined by the Mini Pop Kids themselves. Kids, welcome. Great to have you here. So exciting. It's a pleasure. So we're going to have Glee and Paxton are going to be the spokespeople or the spokes kids for the group. But I'll start with you, Glee. Maybe you could introduce us to everybody across here.
All right. So we're the Mini Pop Kids.
Yeah.
I'm Glee.
I'm Idris.
I'm Bella. I'm Caitlin.
I'm Paxton.
And I'm Emily.
So, Glee, explain to me how the group here got together. Tell me a little bit about how that process happened.
Well, it's all through auditioning. So we all went through an audition process where we film at home and then we come in for an audition and then they pick and choose, and now we're all together here, and it was so great to meet everyone, especially when we all got together.
I can imagine. So Paxton, through rehearsals, I mean, you guys do some choreography. You're also singing. You're singing some of the biggest hits in the world. What does that feel like?
It's really fun to try to fill the shoes of the people who have wrote the songs and try to sing it as good or maybe even better than the original.
I like the confidence.
Yeah.
That's great. I really love the confidence.
But it's really fun. Yeah, it's truly a great time.
I can imagine. And actually, since we have the mic, so we can talk to everybody. So let's talk about. So how did you Glee get into singing and performing? What's your background?
Well, ever since I was a little kid, I loved to dance and perform. So, even when I was 18 months, I was taking my first dance classes. And from there, I went to dancing, singing lessons, and from there, now we're here with the Mini Pop Kids.
That's so cool. So I'll have each of you sort of introduce yourselves and then tell us how you got in. So I'll go with you next.
My sister started dancing when she was about 3 years old, and I went to a lot of her competitions, and I saw her on stage, and it looked so fun. So then I really got into dancing, but I loved watching music videos too when I was younger, of Bruno Mars and stuff, and it looked so fun. So then I got into playing piano, and then I also started singing when I was about 7. So then. Yeah,
here you are today.
Yeah, I'm so happy that I got this opportunity.
You're going to be performing in front of tens of thousands of people over the next few months. Tell me a little bit about yourself. How did you get involved?
So when I was about I think maybe 3 or 4, at least, I was jamming to that. I loved it so much.
Awesome.
I started dancing, and my mom saw it, and she knew that I liked singing, so she enrolled me into this school called JDL Performing Arts, and after that, I auditioned to Mini Pop Kids.
Very cool. But so I'll ask the rest of you, but I want to make sure I don't run out of time because you're going to perform a song for us today. Paxton, what song are you performing?
We're performing "Vampire" by Olivia, Rodrigo.
Oh,
yeah.
Fantastic song, amazing lyrics. So I'm going to step aside. I'll let you perform, then I'll come back and we'll finish this conversation. All right? Here you go, ladies and gentlemen, the Mini Pop Kids live here on Daytime.
Hate to give satisfaction, asking how you're doing now. House, castle built of people you pretend to care about. Just what you wanted. Look at you, cool guy, you got it.
I see the parties and the diamonds sometimes when I close my eyes. 6 months of torture you sold as some forbidden paradise. I loved you truly. You gotta laugh at this stupidity. 'Cause I've made some real big mistakes, but you make the worst one look fine. I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart, but you made me look so naive. The way you sold me for parts, 'cause you sunk your teeth into me. Oh, bloodsucker, dream crusher, bleeding me dry like a said it was true love, but wouldn't that be hard? You can't love anyone, cause that would mean you had a heart. I tried to help you out, now I know that I can't, cause how you think's the kind of thing I'll never understand. I used to think I was smart, but you made me look so naive. The way you sold me for parts as you sunk your teeth into me. Oh, bloodsucker, dream crusher, bleeding me dry like a real vampire.
Unbelievable. Come on, let's hear it for the unbelievable. Okay, maybe you were right. Maybe you do sing it better than some of the originals. They've got some pressure going. So who did I miss? Who have we heard? We haven't heard from you yet. Tell me how you got involved.
So when I was a little kid, I really loved singing and dancing. Like, I would like watch TV of people performing and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be like that too when I grow up. So when I was 10, I also joined a performing arts school called JDL, and I also met Bella here.
Nice.
So, and then I auditioned for Mini Pop Kids, and now I'm here.
I love when you started there. When I was a kid, I'm looking. Aren't you still a kid? I'm kidding. Tell me how you got involved.
So when I was like, I think I was 3, my mom used to sing, and I just loved listening to people sing, and I just loved music so much, and I used to love The Wizard of Oz. So the first song I ever sung was Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and my mom would like play a little piano to it, and I would just sing along with her. And then eventually, I begged my mom for like years to get like vocal lessons, and she finally was like, okay. And then my voice teacher said, well, there's this agent that I know, you should audition for her. And then I auditioned, and my agent said yes, and now I'm here.
Amazing. I bet your mom's pretty happy after all those years of bugging her for vocal lessons now. Paxton, we'll have you jump in here. Tell me how you got involved.
So, ever since I was really young, I've always loved singing and dancing. And not until like only like 5 years ago, which now that I'm saying it seems like a long time, that I started dancing, like taking classes, and then I started to do competitive dance.
Okay.
And I was just kind of singing on my own. I never really took like vocal lessons. And I auditioned for this agent. And I did a bunch of auditions, and now I'm here.
Just absolutely amazing. I was hoping we had time for you guys to teach me some moves. Unfortunately, we don't, but I want to thank you all for being here. You're so incredibly talented. Have a great time on tour, okay? You and your families. Don't forget, Algonquin Commons Theatre. They kick off their show here in Ottawa at Algonquin Commons Theatre. 1:30 p.m. show tomorrow, 6 p.m. show as well. We brought the website up on the screen for you to get tickets. It's going to be an amazing show. The choreography is absolutely fantastic. We'll be back with more daytime right after this. Don't go anywhere. Bye.